Good morning. Welcome. We're going for a spin. When I say we, I mean the collective we. We're going to a little Cars and Coffee, one I mentioned in a previous video, in a place called Ballina. It's about an hour and a half maybe from me. So I just left. It's a really nice day, thankfully. It's kind of the start of springtime. What do we know? The end of February. So yeah, it's starting to warm up, starting to be a little sunnier. So it's nice to see. Perfect time to bring the car out for a spin. So this show, it's run by a group, West of Ireland Car Scene. I will admit, I don't know much about them. I don't think I've been to any of their events before, but as I said, I don't really bring this car out much, but that plan will all change this year. So this is in, as I said, it's in Ballina along the quay. It's supposed to be nice. I've seen some pictures of it, like the setting is supposed to be quite nice. We're going to stop off in a place called Foxford and meet up with the homie Dave. He's been to it a couple of times. I'm going to follow him, and also he's coming in his car. He's got some kind of Volkswagen Golf, but we won't hold that against him too much. So we'll flip you around, give you a little bit of time lapse of the scenery, and we'll check in with Dave in a few minutes. grand little day out. We're nearly home now, about 15 minutes from home. So yeah, it was a nice little day. It's a very big variety of cars there, like all kinds of stuff. Some cool old Volkswagens, as much as I'm not into Volkswagens and stuff like that, some very cool old Volkswagens, all kinds of stuff. There was some old Ford, like estate van delivery looking thing, I don't know what it was pretty cool. There was an R32, there was Solar, GTR, stuff like that. Not necessarily the kind of stuff that I'm super duper interested in, but some very cool stuff. GTI Almira belonging to a guy also named Tony. I met him a few years ago. Really cool car. He also had a GTIR there. Another GTIR, cool, beautiful red one. A couple of other things in it, like some real old. I never actually got a look at what model it was, but some cool old Peugeot, big boxy looking fucking thing that was slammed on the ground. It was pretty cool. It was parked beside me. Some dude even had a truck there, a couple of motorbikes, stuff like that. So very, very big variety excuse me, of stuff there. Not an awful lot of Hondas. There was a guy, as you would have seen there in some time lapse, little EG Civic Saloon, nice Prelude in the Champ White. I don't know if it was a Type S or anything like that. I don't think it was. Little EP3 Type R. But other than that, not a lot of Hondas. But the only thing I would say is it was fucking freezing. Like, it was real cold. It looked like a lovely day, but it was real cold outside. I kind of hoped to catch a few of the owners of some of the cars just for like a 5-minute chat about their car and stick the clip in the video, but between just the cold or I couldn't find the owners, I didn't get around to it. So I haven't a huge amount of footage, but either way. But yeah, a little bit nervous going there, to be honest with you, because it's the first shakedown, say, since all the work was done. It's the longest trip I've brought it on since like 2018, so, but I handled it fine, no problem. Some shitty roads on the way going through Mayo, like really bumpy roads and stuff. Car handled it absolutely fine, because especially, see, I was nervous, especially after blowing that bag a couple of weeks ago, but everything is fine, you know, no noises out of the ordinary. I've been watching the airlift controller here the whole time, nothing, absolutely without incident, so I'm very, very pleased. So I'll be happy enough to bring it to any other events like that coming up in the summertime, anywhere within about an hour of me. So like up to Mayo again, County Limerick, over to Athlone, County Clare, places like that, and then maybe some of the real big shows in Dublin toward the end of the summertime or whatever. But the only thing I would say that was bad about the event was just the cold. The area that it was on in was well, I was going to say a bit rough. It was actually quite rough. Some of the place was concreted, some of it was gravelled. The rest was just, I mean, when I say a war zone, that's being polite. Like, there was potholes you would lose a small child in. But you know, Dave was telling me that that's the kind of area where local young fellas go messing, like doing fucking burnouts and shit like that, and donuts and all that. So also people go in and out of there dropping off boats and all kinds of stuff. So there would be a lot of like heavy traffic in and out of there. But aside from that, grand little event. I'd like to have gotten a little bit more footage, but just between kind of hanging out with Dave, because obviously I haven't seen Dave in ages, and also just the cold, I didn't get a lot of footage. But either way, what's there was fun, you know. So yeah, I think that'll do it about now. As I said, we're about 10 or 15 minutes from home, and we'll be back again pretty soon. Peace. I forgot to mention, also I'll put a link to the Facebook page of the event, so you can see all the photos. Like, I'm not even home yet and they have photos up already, however they managed it. So take a look at that, you'll see a better variety than the terrible footage that I took.